Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and it's giveaway time. It's been a little while since I've done a giveaway. I guess it hasn't been that long. I do them somewhat regularly, but I just hit 7,000 subscribers this morning as of when I'm filming this. This will go live tomorrow, so that was pretty cool. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I'm terrible at thinking ahead when these things are coming, but this time I'd actually kind of had a little bit of a plan in place. I made it simpler on myself, so this is all stuff that I already had here in my possession, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway with some stuff that's already here. So this time I didn't have to wait for a bunch of things to come in, and I love doing those giveaways where I bring in a bunch of stuff from retailers and makers and people who donate things for the giveaway. That means a ton, and it means that there's a lot of really, really cool stuff in those giveaways. And so probably for my next giveaway, I'll be doing that again. But this time I just wanted to keep it relatively simple. We're going to do a couple of things. So there's going to be one kind of package, if you will, 2 items for a subscriber. And then there's going to be a knife for Patreon patrons only, because it's been way too long since I've done just a Patreon patron giveaway, and I appreciate those people who are Patreon patrons. It means a ton. There's kind of a core group in there, and I am not nearly good enough at doing things for them to show my appreciation. The most that I do, frankly, is give them early access to the podcast whenever I can. And I hope that they like that, but I hope that they appreciate this knife as well, because it's something that's out of my collection. It was a fun build to do. So in order to enter as a YouTube subscriber, all you will need to do, please watch the whole video. I'm going to tell you how to do it now, but if you want to see what you can win, then watch through. Anyways, in order to enter, if you're a YouTube subscriber, is A, be subscribed, B, comment on the video, and that's really kind of it. If you comment something that's like horribly offensive, then I might not pick your comment. I'm not going to hand pick. I'm going to use a random comment picker, but if a random comment picker picks someone who is purposely being a jerk, then this would be the only reason you wouldn't get picked. So you could comment just the word in. I know some people now are ironically going to put just the word in, not like they're going to comment in. They're going to write just the word in. That's bound to happen. I don't know. You could tell me a dad joke. Those are always fun. I like that. You could tell me your favorite mythical creature. You could tell me your favorite video that I've ever done. You pick. Just comment something, and that will enter you in the giveaway. And of course, be subscribed, because this is for subscribers. So if you want to win as a YouTube subscriber, that's all you got to do. Just be subscribed and comment. The Patreon patrons don't need to worry about doing anything extra. They can, of course, enter as a YouTube subscriber as well, that same way. But if you are a Patreon patron, then I already have you listed. The way it works right now in different tiers, I don't know if I'll keep it this way forever, but I have it so higher tiers get more entries and giveaways. So what I'm going to do for those is I'm literally going to cut out like names and draw from a hat, I think, because I don't know a way to use a random picker so easily. I guess maybe I could make some kind of a number list and assign numbers. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to do it based on the current Patreon rules, the way that I had set it up. I do need to update that eventually, I think, to just make it more current, because I suck at doing a lot of the things that those tiers say that they're going to get you. And I really just kind of give some early access sometimes. And we're doing a giveaway now. But anyway, I'll take care of figuring out the logistics of how to pick one of those. It will be random as well, but different tiers get more entries than others. So that's the way it's going to work. I do as well. This is not me shilling for Patreon patrons. I never feel like that's something that I should push. It's just not me to do so. But below each of my videos, I typically put a link to my Patreon page and a link to my Teespring page, where I have some Bearded Gear design t-shirts. Shout out to Niche Designs, by the way, for these dope shirts. I think Nick has... I think he ordered some extra this go around. So he did a pre-order again. I had to get another one because he came out with a new color and it's a slightly different font. But normally he does pre-orders and then just ships them. I think this time he may have ordered some extra that he's going to be dropping soon. So I get questions about these t-shirts all the time. Shameless plug. Nick is a friend. If you like this shirt, then Niche Designs is where to look for that. Anyways, I have some t-shirts as well. I link to Teespring now and then. Actually, I put it under just about every single video, as long as I remember, which is most times. My Patreon and my Teespring are down there. So if you're looking for where to find that, that's where it is. I appreciate the support, and I can't even say it enough. It means a lot, but I'm just not the kind of guy who's like, please patron me. That's not, that's not me. If you feel inclined, I'd love to have you there. So let's talk about what you can win. Again, if you're a Patreon patron, don't worry about how to enter for that specific part of the giveaway, but you can, of course, enter just like the YouTube subscribers, who, to enter, simply need to be subscribed and comment. There you go. Now, what you can win if you are a YouTube subscriber. Two things. The first is actually provided by Sharp Dressed Knives. I've just already had them here for a while, and I'm finally getting around to giving them away. Sorry, buddy. These are a set of scales for the ZT-0640. When he sent me the set for my 640, he sent two sets. So basically, I could pick a color and give the other away. It was tough to decide what color to put on because they were both awesome. But these are fat carbon in white. I always forget what they call each color in fat carbon. Like, is Arctic Storm the white, or is it the blue that I have on? I don't know. But it's white fat carbon. They look really, really nice. These are sweet. And then there's a couple stickers in there as well. And they come in one of these little pouches. So you'll get a set of scales for a ZT-0640. If you don't have a ZT-0640 and you win one of these, pick a friend of yours who has one and give them to them. Or buy a 640 and put these on it. I don't know. That's up to you. But they're sweet scales. These are not cheap. And they're really cool. So that's the first component of what you win if you win that part of the giveaway. The second thing is, this is an Artisan Cutlery Sea Snake. This is the Mike Emler design. I really, really like this knife. Honestly, I would love to keep it, but I have a lot of knives at this point, and I thought this would be a fun one to give away. I think this is a knife that people should experience as like an EDC fixed blade. This is such a solid offering, especially for what it costs. Really thin, slicey blade, lightweight, easy to carry. It's just a sweet knife. I've done a review on it. It's great. So yeah. This is the other component of that. I will, of course, also toss in a bunch of Bearded Gear stickers. So we've got the holographic Beard Mountain one, holographic one of my logo. We've got a non-holographic Beard Mountain hat one, and then holes are greater than studs. If I find another one that I'm not thinking of, I'll toss that in too. But you'll get those things and the stickers. So that is number one. I should also say, for the Sea Snake, I don't think I have the original box because I think it was sent to me straight from Russell at Artisan, and he said I could keep it after the review. So I don't think I got the box with it. If I did and I find it, then it will come with it. If not, then it's a giveaway knife. Sorry. All right, so there's that. Now, for the Patreon patrons, I wanted to do something a little extra special because I haven't done something in way too long. I've only done one or two Patreon giveaways ever, and I should be way better about that because it means a lot that those people support me so directly. So what I'm going to do, again, I don't have the box for this because it actually started as a factory second, but I'm going to give away the Project Maximet PM2 that I built not too long ago. So this started as a factory second Spyderco Paramilitary 2 in Maximet blade steel, and it's featuring these scales that were sent in by Sharp Dressed Knives for me to do the build. Really, really cool of him. Again, I guess he's getting a lot of love in this giveaway, which he deserves. He's been super supportive of the channel. Really cool dude. It's got an MXG Gear deep carry clip on it. This is actually probably my favorite clip function-wise for the PM2. I love these. I just put another one on my most recent build that I did with the Flytanium micarta scales. Anyway, great MXG Gear clip. And then these are all Blades We Love hardware, including the lanyard tube. And it's anodized, this kind of like bronze color, but it's a little bit like kind of rose goldish, and it goes really well with these like forged carbon or dark matter carbon scales that have the copper in it. It's just, I dig the way this build came out. And then I also acid etched the blade. Some of you may have seen the video back when I did this, and it got this kind of wild pattern on it because of the way that I cleaned it before. I dig it. I think it turned out really, really cool. But in essence, it's a Maximet PM2 that is totally pimped out. And yes, it started as a factory second. So I can't promise that it will perform absolutely perfectly because that's the nature of factory seconds sometimes. But the only thing I found when I got this knife brand new was a tiny little, like what seemed like a bubble in the blade when they ground it that got exposed. That's not deep, it's shallow, and I don't think will affect performance at all. But Maximet is an awesome, awesome steel, and it's covered in awesome parts now, and I think it looks really cool. So this will be for my Patreon patrons, and yeah, I think they deserve it. I hope whoever gets it will enjoy it, because it's one of my favorite PM2 builds I've ever done, or one of my favorite Spyderco builds even. And most of the knives that I've modded have been Spyderco, so that's kind of the way I roll. And this one just turned out sweet. It's really, really sweet. But I've got several PM2s now, and this one just doesn't get carried. I don't know. I don't think I've cut much with it. It's in phenomenal condition, considering that it's a build. If you're familiar with Reddit, it's a C for mods, but it's great. All right, so yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I do want to say again, thank you so much, especially to my Patreon patrons. I don't do enough for them, so hopefully this helps, guys, a little bit. Appreciate you. But then I do also want to say a big thank you to those of you who are just subscribed here on YouTube. That means a ton. YouTube has become a major component of my life. This is the month of June right now, and June gets a little crazy. There are all of the birthdays in my family, both my side and my wife's side. My birthday, my wife's birthday, several siblings, parents, everyone's birthdays, nieces, nephews. It's crazy. And then at the end of the month, I'm going on a trip up to Utah. That's going to be a lot of fun. I've already decided I'm not going to make myself post the whole time that I'm up there. I may have some videos preloaded to go, but we'll see. But yeah, this is going to be the first month in a while where you may notice a couple of days. First month ever that you might notice a couple of days that I don't upload. Yesterday, as of when I'm filming this, time is crazy here, I didn't post a video on YouTube for the first time since I had ever started my channel, and it was just a Sunday. We had a lot going on. I had a couple of long Zoom calls, one with Ryan about the Avant and how things are going on that, and it just it didn't work out to post a video. And most times, every time in the past, I would have made myself make it work, but it's a crazy month, and I'm just gonna, there will still be very regular uploads, but my point is YouTube has become my life in a lot of ways, and I love that. I'm still thoroughly enjoying making content, putting it out there. I'm super enjoying getting to check out so much gear. The relationships that have come from it have been a ton of fun. The podcast is a blast. I'm loving every episode that I'm getting to record on that. Yeah, it's just been really, really cool. So I appreciate those of you that watch and those of you that are subscribed even more so, because the support means a lot. It means I can keep going. The more support that there is, the easier it is to justify, to continue, right? And to keep pushing this thing. And yeah, it's what I do basically full time. So here we are, guys. But anyway, hopefully these prizes are fun. If you are a YouTube subscriber, you got the chance to win the Artisan fixed blade, the Sea Snake, and some scales and a bunch of stickers. If you're a Patreon patron, you get the chance to win the Maximet PM2, or Project Maximet as I call it, and of course some stickers for whoever wins this as well. And yeah, that's that, guys. So have fun. Best of luck to you. Today, this will go live on Tuesday. Why don't I let it run an exact week? I don't know what. I'll put in the description what a week from this Tuesday is, and I'll pick a winner that following Tuesday. It'll go for one whole week. You'll have that whole time to enter, and then up until I go live on YouTube to pick a winner, all the entries will be valid. Once I go live and I pick a winner, obviously it's over. That's the way it's going to go. This is not endorsed by YouTube or anything. I don't know if I have to say that. This is just me giving back a little bit. So it's not an officially sanctioned giveaway by anybody other than me, myself. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next one.